Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Coach's Corner, Week 5. For us, fourth stream of the Zach, I'm still alive. Fourth stream of the season.
Barack photo.
Yeah. The Barack photo. Barack's not here. Caleb's not here. So it's just me and Sneak. As the main pickers here. Hopefully we'll keep out entertained. Barack's, he has stuff with his wife. Oh my god, that's so important. Whatever. I actually have no idea what he has, but. And then Caleb's just never here. So,
Facts.
Yeah, facts. For our guest today, he is the head coach of the UConn Huskies. They started out, 0-1, had a close loss against against Valdosta State, not fucking Mercer. Holy cow. And looked like it was going to be another classic Parzival season, but they've turned it around. They're 3-1, and they're looking to, get into the playoffs. Here is Coach Pars, 3-1 with the UConn Huskies. Got a big win against App State. What's up, Coach Pars?
What the hell is a classic Pars season? I was like, I missed the playoffs twice in 6 years.
You got to get that ring on your finger, dog. What's going on?
Oh, dude, I need it, man.
Bro needs it so bad. Yep.
Also, it's always scuffed when I'm around, man. First time I'm here, I didn't get the pick. Second time, Barack not even here.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, every time Pars is here, it turns into a shit show. Holy cow. You're never coming back.
As I told Gerald, at least I'm here more than he is.
That's true. Gerald's been here 0 times. Pars has been here 1 time. Watt has been here 1 time.
What?
And he hasn't even been a guest yet.
This is Caleb's 4th call-in. I'm reporting him to HR.
To be fair, so Mondays just don't work for him. It just happens that Monday is just better for all of us. But whatever. I'll try and get it done on Sunday next week. But anyways, Pars, the season didn't start out the way you wanted to. That close loss against Valdosta State, who now is 4-0, so it looks like a pretty good loss now. And week 2 for UConn, you didn't really know No one really knew what this team was yet, but then y'all got a gritty win against Penn, a close win against UConn, and then last week, no one here thought you were going to beat App State, and you go on and beat them. You know, what do you have to say to everybody that's doubting UConn right now going into a big matchup this week against NWO?
Our one loss was to the number 2 seed 4-0. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, that game was a 3-point win from them. If I didn't start the most fraudulent 99 overall ever, it would have been a way better game. He threw 2 picks over the middle. You know, he's third string, cut off the roster. I hope to never see him again. Yeah, anyways, he lost a scholarship. But at the end of the day, you know, a bunch of gritty wins, 25 sacks on the season already. Defense is standing up for the offense because we suck. But Bully Ball is back at UConn, 2 of the best running backs in the league. Why not run them every single play?
Yeah, and next week, facing off against NWO, who was looking like the team to beat until last week. They got destroyed. They're going to looking to bounce back against you guys. What's the plan this week against NWO? I believe y'all play on Tuesday or Wednesday here, yeah.
Look, I saw what you did. We can't do that. We cannot do that. So just play good defense against their run and figure out our run and go from there. Because right now I had little Yeet back there. He's just yeeting balls 15 yards down the field. Nobody's on top. You know, it's a freshman. So at the end of the day, just it's going to be probably 3-0 to end the game.
3-0 win. All right, Sneak, got to think.
That's a bold prediction. You know, really, my only question was, you know, how are you going to get the offense moving? Because it feels like, you know, I don't know if it might be like miscommunications from between you and Orf, or if it's just the miscommunications from you and the players.
Was Orpheus there last week?
I don't know if you can give me. No. I don't know if you can give me any feedback on that.
Yeah, so really what it comes down to is just play calling from me and Orf. So when you look at our team, the way it's built right now, we have a super young offense. We have 2 freshmen starting wide receivers. We have a freshman quarterback. Our oldest people on the entire team are running backs, and one of them's a junior. So really, it's just I put the freshman out there, had him throw the ball, had him attempt, and it's just like right now we're built to the point where running the football is our best bet. But when everyone knows it's coming, it's a little bit difficult unless you're in Dumbo season 2 or season 3. So other than that, so right now all we got to figure out is where we want to go. I've switched the depth chart around wide receiver wise based on speed and catching attributes. So I'm hoping that helps.
Hell yeah! I mean, I've got nothing else. So if you got nothing else, Sneak, let's move on to last week's picks results. No one had a very outstanding week. Viking went 2-3. Gerald, Sneak, and Brock, I think they all went 3-2. I went 2-3 as well. You know,
God, such a fun second row.
Yeah, and the fourth row, and the fourth row, and the fourth row. I like that one very much as well.
It's the coach's corner.
And then pick standings after week 4, very close. 1 game separates last place and a tie for first between me, Brock, and Gerald. You know, Sneak is so shit right here. Sneak is so ass.
You keep talking all that shit, man. I'll come back and reclaim my throne. Don't you worry.
Look at this shit. Sneak is so ass.
I've had 3 consecutive above 500 weeks. What have you had?
I had that 1-5-0.
One.
That 1-5-0. Come on.
But that don't matter. It's still 1. Every other week you've been below 500.
Who cares?
So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the.
I had that 1 week.
The weeks to come.
Yes!
Yeah, you know, Brock went 4-1 that same week. Guess his only loss. He picked against me, mother. No, stop that.
Okay, top 8 rankings is the computer poll. I didn't put the coaches poll on there because I don't think it really matters too much. I mean, it does matter to the rankings, but like I don't think y'all wanted to see that. This is the more important poll anyway. So 2 undefeated teams at the top, 2 3-1 teams, 3 and 4, and then the 2-2 teams are, I think, placed pretty neatly. App State probably should be above UCA, but I'll take it. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good ranking here for sure.
Absolutely. Everyone's kind of close together, and it's kind of like how it was last season or the season before, where it's like anybody's year. There's no like real definitive, because even these two 4-0 teams at the top, we could end up losing the rest of the season, not even make the playoffs, and then these 2-2 teams could just win out the rest of the season and they can be at the top. So it's still anyone's league, and it's a lot closer than I was anticipating at this point. But
yeah,
you know,
and it's crazy
I'm excited
because
to see it. I'm excited. I'm right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6, and 7 and 8 all play each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all ranked
That's amazing.
matchups this week. and then the other two matches are just between shitters. We actually have the shit bowl this week. It's insane.
I love it.
So amazing. Getting into the shit bowl. Here it is. Here it is. Furman, 0-4. Close loss last week against UCO. It's all they've been getting, except for against App State, where they got fucking blown out. But Furman, they've had their chances to win this season. Barely lost to Valdosta State. Lost by 7 to Virginia State. Lost by 4 against UCO. They could have had a game-winning drive, but their backup quarterback couldn't get it done for them. And then Baldwin Wallace looked all right against Virginia State last week. Their clock management was questionable. I don't know if y'all remember watching that game. That was interesting. But
I loved it.
Yeah, this is a battle of titans right here.
I love it so much.
Big game here.
Big game. Will Baldwin Wallace earn their win back, or will Furman just be shit still?
No.
I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how they're 0-4. But picks here, 0-4 ball. I don't have the spreads this week because Gerald didn't give them to me, unfortunately. But I assume the spread would be somewhat like Furman 7 or something. So, yeah, sneak.
I don't know. Vegas has been giving it to the underdog, man.
That's true. Vegas has been getting the underdogs, but anyways, who we got, Sneak?
I think that Bald Alice ends up getting their win and their W back. I think they end up pulling out a close one. I think that with the departure of Baldwin Wallace's DC, I think that now gives Viking a little bit more liberty to do his own play calling. I think he figured something out. Especially from that last week, they ended up playing a whole lot better, not only on defense but on offense as well. So I definitely think that they squeak one out and they get that first W.
I'm gonna say the complete opposite of that. I think Furman figured it out last week with their backup quarterback. I forgot his name, but I was commentating their game against UCO. He was like 9 for 11. And I think he had like a touchdown. He was playing really great in that second half. If they have him for a full game, I think Furman could just do whatever they want. And this Baldwin Wallace team is going to have to adjust, and they're just not going to be able to. I think Furman gets the win here by like at least 10. And then Brock gave me reasonings for his picks, but Gerald didn't. So I'm just going to read Brock's and then just do Gerald's. Brock said, I'm going to go with Baldwin Wallace, because they have put together a more cohesive staff, and I think they will steal a win. And then Gerald went with Furman because he probably just said Baldwin Wallace ass. Probably say something like that. So.
Did I just hear you say
not giving descriptions
that Baldwin Wallace has put together a more cohesive staff?
That's what I was saying. That wasn't me. Brock told me to say that.
That was Barack.
Has put together a more cohesive staff, and I think they will steal a win. They're playing the past national champions.
Just because they live together doesn't mean it works. All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it is.
Listen, I picked Furman here. I think this could honestly probably end up being the best game of the week. I'd be surprised if we see an offensive showout. And
that's
it's just
debatable.
Viking and Wildman need to get it going. Listen, your game should be amazing, but this game could easily just be horribly awful, and it'd be hilarious.
Definitely
so this game could be the best. I'm taking Furman. They're the winners. They're the last team in the league to switch their quarterback
Shit!
from. I took Furman.
Okay, sorry, chat, clip it.
But no, they're the last team out of all of us to bench their starting for last year. We've done it. I think you guys have done it. They're doing it, and someone else, App State's doing it. So like they're the last people to make it easily. Oh, okay.
Bang, better.
Thank you.
I got my lost sign out of there.
I'm an amateur hour.
Dude,
over here,
fuck
man.
you. This is hard to do, asshole. Okay. Next game, another unranked matchup. Both 1-3. Both started off the season with a win, and they're both on 3-game losing streaks. I think Space Force looked a lot more competent than UPenn has in the last few games. Even though UPenn put up a really good fight last week against NESU, Space Force is like 1 or 2 plays going their way away from being like 2-2 or maybe 3-1. So, I think both these teams just had like a
correction. They didn't put up a good fight against NESU. They put up a good fight against EC Bucky, who decided to throw 3 fucking picks.
Oh, fuck you.
It was 2,
Fuck
but still.
Okay. Listen, it was an off night, you know. I didn't get my daily dose.
Kept him in the game.
I didn't get my daily dose of, you know, like Mentos for the game. I usually love those, you know. So I didn't get those. You should have fed me them. Fuck. But yeah, Space Force.
It's not my
and
job. I'm not
UPenn,
the OC.
Space Force and UPenn both 1-3, trying to turn their seasons around. I think Space Force looks a lot more competent, I would say, than Penn. Even though Penn really destroyed my team, it's because of Martell Long.
Well, yeah, Penn literally just lost their defensive coordinator.
Yeah, and he kept
So
them
I'd say
in the
that they're
game last
little.
Yeah.
I think you guys are saying it wrong. It's
Yeah,
UP.
he did.
All right, they keep losing.
UP now.
It's UP. They keep losing.
They
They
have
It is
deserve
lost
the
UP
name.
right now.
They have.
They don't
lost
deserve
three in a
the
row.
name.
I don't know if they deserve it. All right, Snake. Who do we got?
I got Space Force pulling this one out. I gotta continue to have faith in Barack at some point he's gonna figure it all the way out. Not sure if that went through or not because connection's kind of bad out here.
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, cool. I just seen the bar go from green to red.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Scary.
But yeah, no, I think that Barack ends up pulling it out. He's gonna end up figuring it out in this game. Especially after the growing pains with Arthur, I think it's gonna end up coming full circle, and Space Force gonna pick up their second win of the season.
I'm gonna agree. UPenn probably isn't gonna be as strong as they were against Northeastern State without their DC. You know, he's on leave right now. He's doing a lot for this team, and I think without him, they're just not gonna have enough to beat Space Force here. I'm gonna go with the Delta Dogs beating the Quakers here. I'm pretty sure this is at Space Force too. So yeah, at home win for Space Force. Gerald's gonna go with Space Force as well. Probably just because UPenn is UPenn. Bang.
Oh, dude. I'm sorry, Space Force. I'm sorry, Barack, but we're gonna do a queen sweep here. I'm going Space Force, and it's not gonna be good for you.
Space Force, man?
Because we've seen this go wrong.
That's
It's
true.
clean.
That's
It's
true.
clean. It's the clean sweep.
That's true.
But at the end of the day, UPenn played us really well. But it's because of their defense. And then they played NESU fine. The problem with Space Force is Arthur galloping in the backfield. I think we're going to see him gallop over the UPenn defense, and they're going to win this game.
Yes. Clean Space Force sweep. You know what that means? Penn by 40.
Yeah. If he jumps again, though, he might be
Yeah.
benched for life. If he jumps.
First ranks matchup. I'm doing them descending here. So Virginia State, number 7, 2-2. Got a win last week against Baldwin Wallace. Almost got upset, but they live on. And UCO got a win last week against Furman. Close win. They could have lost as well, but they ended up getting an interception on 4th and 10 to seal their win against Furman. Both teams looking to, improve to 3-2 and put them well into the playoff picture. So big game for both of these teams here.
Sneak.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was just making sure
I'm
you
I was like, damn, holy shit.
I'll talk. I don't mind.
No, I agree. I agree. This game is very imperative. You know, both teams 2-2. It's really gonna see who actually has the edge. You know, because we're getting late in the season now. It's time for every single win to matter. And if UCO can pull it out, I feel like they can win out for the rest of the season and have a really good shot at playoffs.
This is a non-conference game, so
And then with no, it doesn't. But and then on the other side, you have VSU, who's also 2-2 and starting to figure it out. You know, you can't really lose faith in Jara at all. So it's very, very, really imperative for both of these teams to get it figured out right now, because this is where like I said, where every win counts.
Yeah, already look at bars, bro. Holy shit. This is a gift, bro. This is a gift.
Yeah.
But getting into picks, Virginia State or UCO, who you got?
I got UCO. You know, can't really ever count them out ever. They've been in this position before, and everyone started doubting them, and then they end up winning like the remainder of the season. So you can't really count them out ever, especially in this particular situation, no matter what. Especially just with Caleb and Raider alone, but they'll have Gage again this week, so it's gonna be full force, and I think that VSU they won't have any answer to it.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna say UCO gets to win as well. They're getting Gage back this week. They had him for the second half last week against Furman. He was able to make some stuff happen with that offense. And I just think UCO is going to have the edge in this game. Their team is really good, and they're just going to overpower VSU in this return game for Gage to his former team. And Barack says, Virginia State will win in a toss-up. I think overall they have the team to make UCO look tough this week.
I think he said that wrong. I think he said that wrong.
No, he said, Virginia State will win in a toss-up. I think overall they have the team to make UCO look tough this week.
Brock, you said a few things that just don't make sense, but
Yeah, Brock, you're retarded. Anyways, Gerald can't pick, so Pars, who do you got?
I got me, myself, and Johnny Jolly of UCO. I think with the OC there as Gage, I think this will go well. The defense on the other side of Virginia State has always been stacked. They've always been fantastic. There's just no way in my mind that Cheese McGee starts anywhere close to what he did last week. I casted that game. He was like 12 for 12. There's just no way it's happening.
He randomly has games, but it's just like week 1 too. He had a crazy week 1 game too.
Yeah. It won't happen next week. Raider won't allow it.
Cheese McGee too inconsistent, but yeah, 3 UCO, 1 interesting Virginia State pick. But on to the next game here. Central Arkansas, number 5 after beating Endemo on the road, and then number 6 App State taking that close loss last week against Pars. They had their jet sweep shut down insanely well. And both teams are 2-2. Another pivotal game for both these teams, trying to get an edge on everybody else in this league here.
Dude, I love every single one of these games this week. Like, they are so they're well matched up. Like, it's literally like the one's right after the other, and it
this
like
is always
in a
good
ranking.
game
Like,
anyway,
it's perfect. It's so perfect.
They could all be bad games, and I would still say this is the best looking week.
Right. Exactly.
This week is really insane. But UCA or App State, Sneak, who do we got here in the game?
I got UCA after that dominating win last week against NWO. You know, you can't go against them right now. Like that showing right there was just absolutely mind-blowing. Like, I was not expecting it. That's for sure. I mean, because obviously I chose NWO last
Ramon
week.
Darius and Martel Dawn.
Like it was just very, very surprising to see that, and it kind of just seems like you got to figure it out, my man. So I got to go with you this week. I can't go against it.
Brock says, App has always had UCA's number, doesn't change this time.
That's okay.
I quite literally beat them last season. Anyways, Gerald's gonna pick App State as well, probably just because he hates me. And yeah.
And I have a special message for you, Bucky.
So,
Twist says, "Go Ducks."
fuck you, Twist.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say
Where is that at?
Committee.
Fuck Twist.
Alright, so here we go. My turn. Fuck
Go
Twist.
Sun Devils!
We all
Go
hate 'em.
Sun Devils! Oh, sorry. Fuck it.
Oh man. But no, at the end of the day, UCA just beat NWO in dominating fashion, like you said, Sneak. And NWO builds and runs almost the same as App. And I'll be honest, us and NWO have built basically the same team. So when you look at it, if you're able to do that to NWO, as long as you can stop App from getting too hot, you'll be able to stop them. I'm going UCA. I think Bucky casted our game. He watched our game. I think he saw what we did and adjustments we made. So I think he's going to be ready coming this week. I got UCA and upset.
We're gonna lock in. If it just shows that the people that
Fucking
aren't
better.
here are fucking haters.
Right.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
Imagine calling into your non-job.
Ramon
All right.
Darius. Okay. Anyway.
Before we get to the next game, I have breaking news.
Wait, what?
I'm going to switch my Space Force pick. Breaking news, Jerry Sandusky to get a lot of playing time tomorrow over Arthur Weasley.
Wait, what? You can't switch your
Yeah,
pick
this-
mid-fake?
From OC, I'm switching it right now.
So we're switching picks.
Jerry Sandusky's in. Get him out. Give me UP.
Hold on, watch this.
You
Watch
can
this.
never trust the
Watch this
Sandusky.
rise. Watch this rise from the ashes.
Jesus.
Alright, Pars are picking you, Pen.
Sorry to mess it up.
You
Sorry
can't
to
do
mess it
that.
up.
You can't do that again.
I'm sorry to mess it up, but I got Jason told me right now, and I'm like, oh, I gotta switch it now.
Okay. Next game, 3 versus 4. UConn coming off big win against App State, and NWO coming off their first loss last week in dominating fashion at UCA. Both of these teams 3-1. Another pivotal game for everybody involved. One of these teams will be 4-1, so kind of insane. NWO doesn't really
looking
start
forward
off
to it.
hot ever, so it's kind of.
Neither do we.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's insane. Alright.
Now the real question is Orf gonna be there?
Yeah, is Orpheus gonna be there?
I'll talk later. You've already picked. When it comes to me, I can't pick. I'll talk when it's my
Okay,
turn.
Fine.
Whatever.
I wasn't gonna change your damn pick anyway.
You know what, Pars? Either way, my choice was staying because I'm picking N-Dub fucking Mo.
Oh,
I think they're gonna end
shit!
up pulling it back
Oh
this week.
shit!
I think they're gonna pull it back this week. You know, after losing to Bucky 33-0, that's a little bit demoralizing. You gotta lock the fuck in. I think Currency fucking pulls it back, man. I think that you guys are gonna end up getting fucking toasted.
Hell no, UConn win it by 50.
Oh. We have to sit you down yet, kid.
UConn getting the dub here. I commentated their game. I finally got to see exactly what they do, and it's great. They work slow. They chip you down. They're big. They work. It's crazy. UConn just gonna get the win here. I didn't see enough out of NWO last week to make me pick them in this game. Obviously,
Technically, you saw nothing out of them.
if you could just do whatever I did,
Right.
you'll be fine. And then Brock said, NWO looked real rough last week and had a lot of issues. UConn has had a lot of consistency and will utilize that to get the win. against NMO. Fuck! Go down, NMO, you slut. I'm sorry. Down.
They want to win so bad that they're refusing to go
I know,
down.
it's crazy. That's nuts.
Exactly. That's why I picked him.
That's why I picked him. That's why I picked him. Gerald picked UConn too.
Oh god, now we're losing.
3-1 UConn.
All y'all lose. All y'all lose.
Sneaks like free win. Free win.
Alright, to answer your question, Orf will be there. We've had conversations. He just can't make Mondays. He just can't. So he will be there. It'll be fine. And at the end of the day, we get the same thing. It'll be a great game. Like I said, everyone's going to run the ball. Everyone's going to try to play bully ball. And we'll see how it goes. I think there's a lot of opportunity for our offense to take advantage of some of the defensive stuff, as shown last week. So, and just like team-wise, I think we have the edge. So let's see how this one goes.
Y'all think Trigger's going to be there or no?
If he was, I'd say we win by 65. We break a record that day.
If he was, though.
We break a record that day.
Epic return.
Comes out the woodworks.
No, Trigger and Cappy both go to NMO. Yeah. Reunification. Okay.
Dude, dude.
That'd be
I got nightmares.
That'd be W.
Cappy should go though.
I think Cappy should go back to it.
This would be
I think
an
Kirby
insane
likes
game
being
if Cappy was
solo
there.
too much though.
He's trying to hire. He just says people aren't mature enough.
Fucking hell. Okay. Game of the week here, obviously.
Right.
It's 2 versus 1. Gotta make a game of the week here. Both 4-0, only undefeated teams in the league. Whoever wins this game will be the only undefeated team. NESU looked dominant in their first 2 weeks, but these last 2 weeks, man, they've kind of been struggling a little bit with these teams here. Had a close win against Penn last week. EC Bucky did not have a great game. And then against UCA, it was a shootout. Lost. UCA loses by 2 on a dropped 2-point conversion to tie it. And then Valdosta State, they've had some close wins as well, you know, against UConn, against Furman. And, you know, they put away Penn last week, and then 2 weeks ago, and then they absolutely dominated Space Force last week. So we've seen the really good out of both these teams, and we've seen the just enough to win out of both these teams as well. So, yeah, but on paper, both these teams are pretty evenly matched as well. So this is this will be one of the best games this season, I would say.
I really hope so. I genuinely hope so. Like, because every single time we've had like this kind of situation, it's never really panned out.
Yeah.
So I really hope that this is actually as good of a game as everyone's anticipating.
I think it will be. It should be. But knowing this game, it'll probably be like 6-3.
Yeah, it'll be boring.
And that's even still a good game. That's just a defensive
To be
game.
fair, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I think people would like to see more scoring though. Both these teams definitely have the ability to score like 50.
I'd say for me and Zell's sake, we would not like that at all.
3-0 final. How about that?
Season 1 throwback.
Throwback, yes. All right, I'm picking here. I didn't go with these boys last week, but I'm gonna have to go with the Valdosta State Blazers. And I'm backing my boys Kepler and Nismo, my fellas from way back when. I think they're gonna get the dub here against NESU, and it's gonna be a close game, but Valdosta State gonna get the win here against the Riverhawks. Brock says, NESU is due to lose, and Valdosta State looks super strong on offense, so he's going with Valdosta State. 2v
Sneaks chuckling.
2v States. Sneaks like, oh my god, a sweep! We get a free win, yes.
Yeah, free.
Too bad Gerald's here to end your sweep. He's going with NESU probably because he loves Wad. He's like, I miss Wad so much.
He hates Wad. What do you mean? It was literally in his name for like the first 3 weeks.
Gerald was like, oh, I miss Wad. I think he's gonna do so great.
He did talk up Wad a lot last week.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned.
Like,
when it comes to this game, I think we're getting a matchup of Titans. I hope it's a great one. Sneak, go ahead and pitch me a ball real quick. I'm standing up. Pitch me a ball real quick.
Pitch him a ball, damn it.
Right, Sneak's gonna break his monitor if his VST is taking this one. Valdosta they're staying this goddamn game. And they're gonna win. It's not even close.
He's gonna break his monitor.
Wow. Bro.
3 for the Valdosta
That's
State
fine.
Blazers.
That's fine. That's fine. If y'all want to go ahead and take your L's, besides
my
Caleb,
Ls. Caleb,
you
Caleb's
go ahead and take that L.
Caleb's just down.
That's
bad
gonna
for
apply-
balls, What's happening?
No. You guys are gonna take your L's for your picks of the week, and I'm gonna come out with all W's for the picks and a W in this game. So
We'll see. Fuck
I hope it's a good one.
Gerald's not
I don't care
Gerald's
what
not
happens.
I know. I feel like it's gonna be a really good one.
It's
I don't care what happens.
Fuck yes. There it is. All these games are goated this week, so we're gonna have a very great week. I'm trying to get my game moved to Tuesday though, so I can leave this house a lot quicker than I would.
Yeah, he's got to get back to you on that, as he is.
I know. Oh, Monarch got back to me. He can't do Wednesday, so I'm gonna try and switch to Tuesday. Monarch's in chat right now though. Monarch, if you can do Tuesday, let me know right now, and we'll try to get that figured out. Bang.
I don't know why he said it in an accent, but if you can, just let him know real quick.
That was not an accent.
He said, let me know right now.
Let me know right now.
We know right now, son. Okay. We're done here. Shortly after this, 1 versus 2, streamed by Monarch and Nicotine, I think. Monarch can't do it.
The
Fuck.
Monday night
Fuck.
crew.
Fucking
You're
fuck.
screwed.
Fuck. Yeah, Monday
The
night
Monday
crew.
night crew.
Monday night RFCL with. You're an asshole. But not you. My roommate's an asshole. Anyways, yeah, 1 versus 2. Shortly after this at 7 CT. So if you want to watch that, please subscribe. Like the video and join the Discord. So you maybe even coach with one of us. So yeah, we'll see you guys later. Pars, thank you for being on. And
That was great.
yeah, we'll see y'all next week after the chaos settles.